the split squat, right? It's a really great single leg strengthening exercise. One of the ways that we kind of progress this, all right, one of the ways that we kind of develop mastering the split squat position, because we know single leg strength training is absolutely huge for athletes. It's all over the field. Every step you take, every stride you make when you run, every time you throw, every time you hit, you're on one leg. We need to get strong and we need to get stable in those positions and really maximize what we can do on the field. All right, so when it comes to split squats, a really good starting point, all right, I have turf here. This is perfect in terms of like a visual for line. So I like to get myself in line as best as I can, all right? So I tend to set up at the bottom. So if you're coaching athletes or if you're an athlete trying to develop their split squat, get yourself in position from here, all right? Once you're in that good kind of relative 90-90 degree from front leg to back leg, what we're gonna do is, I tend to progress people from like an arms up position or arms out position, keep your back a little bit taller, it kind of forces that. And I just think I'm gonna spread the floor apart. I'm gonna push my foot this way, my back foot's gonna go behind me, and from there, I'm just gonna push the floor away and then drop right back down. All right, some of the common things that we'll see, so if you bring the camera around, we'll see kind of like people's knees turn in. We might need to put a band on to create a little bit of like feed the problem. So band might be pulling me this way, I have to fight that. So just kind of check yourself in the mirror or ask a teammate or a coach to kind of make sure like your knee is not in going on the way up, because it's not an ideal situation, especially for stability and strengthening your hips, glutes, quads all the way through. So as we progress that, right, another option is to go into a goblet hold. Same progression, right? Same starting point. I'm gonna start from the bottom up, and then I'm just gonna push the floor away and drop right back down. Push the floor away, drop right back down. You can do the same exact thing. 2 weights at your side, right? Push the floor away, drop right back down. I can also contralateral load this. I can load one side of my body, so I have to fight my lateral flexion a little bit more in terms of like just pulling the weight down. So squeeze, push the floor away, right back down. Once you can master that, again, the goal is to get into some of these more advanced movements while getting strong, building up into that point. So from there, standard progression, you can go into just a split squat, just dropping down, dropping back up. Same progressions, you can goblet, you can hold 2 at your side, right? You can even do a contralateral hold. Whew, that got me there, dropping 1 on that set. But that's the idea there, all right? From that point, 2 options: you can increase your range of motion, you can elevate your front foot. If you wanna get more hip flexion a little bit more into your glutes, really great option. Another option is just a standard reverse lunge, right? So I'm gonna actually get off that line. It's a little bit off-centered, or a little balance issue there on the line. But so I'm just gonna step back, I'm gonna return back up. I'm gonna step back, return back up. If you have a hard time, some athletes just try to stay here, right? We might put in a knee drive at the top to force the extension on that down leg. So what that would look like is we come up, there's that knee drive, then we return back, and there's that knee drive, all right? All of those exercises can be done in a goblet. They can be done in a single rack, right? They can also be done with a contralateral hold. So as we're progressing, right, you can also go into a front squat load, a safety bar load. Just depends where you are in terms of your development and where your strength is right now.